Hello, boys and girls. What animal am I trying to be today? Am I a cat? No. Am I a dog? No. I've got feathers. I'm a bird. I love birds. Do you have birds in your garden? I'm very lucky that I do. What's the word we use when we want to find the name of something? Identify, that's right. I love to identify birds. How do we identify a bird? Well, you can listen to the bird call. You can look at the bird with your eyes. It has long beak, short beak, long legs, short legs. It's a big bird or it's a small bird. What do we need if we want to identify a bird? We need binoculars. These are magic things. If you hold them up to your eyes like this, it brings the picture right close to you and you can see the little details of the birds. When you've got a picture of the bird in your mind, you can pick up your bird guide and you can open it up and find that beautiful bird that you were looking at and see what it's called and where it lives and what its nest looks like and what it eats. Would you like to look in my garden and see what birds we can find? Let's have a look at the first bird.
I can see a bird in the pawpaw tree. It is a brown-hooded kingfisher. Let's play a game. These are a few pictures of the birds in my garden. I'm going to show you the pictures one at a time and play the bird call. Let's see if Mommy or Daddy knows the name of the bird, and then I'm going to give you the right answer. This is the brown-hooded kingfisher. He likes to eat grasshoppers and insects. A spectacled weaver. The weavers are the birds that make those beautiful round nests that we see all over Durban. Ask Mommy and Daddy to show you one the next time you go out. Purple-crested turako. This beautiful bird has red wings that you can see when he's flying. He likes to run along the branches of trees and eat lots and lots of fruit. Isn't he beautiful? A laughing dove. Such a pretty little bird. Like all doves, she doesn't build a very good nest. But maybe she doesn't mind. That's why she's laughing. This is a turtle dove. Can you guess why he's called a turtle dove? Yes, it's that black line on the back of his neck. He looks like his head is poking out like a turtle. A yellow-rumped tinkerbird. This is one of my favorite little birds because I saw him 13 years ago on my birthday on a special trip to Glinza Forest. Isn't that lucky that he's living in my garden now? What a special, pretty little bird. This is a house sparrow, but I'm sure you knew that already. And I'm also sure there's one at your house too. A southern black flycatcher. This little birdie is very good at catching insects. A dark-capped bulbul. This bird eats fruit and insects and nectar and flower petals. White-bellied sunbird. All sunbirds have long pointed beaks that they stick into the flowers to suck out nectar. A red-capped robin chat. This little birdie loves to sing beautiful songs, and he loves to eat beetles, ants, moths, caterpillars, and lizards. A Kurichani thrush. The thrushes have beautiful singing voices. This little guy likes to hop along the ground and look for insects to eat. I'm sure you know this one. It's a hardy-dar ibis.
Those were such beautiful birds. Did you see any birds that you know already from your garden? You did? Well, let's read a story about birds.
Fine feathered friends. I'm the Cat in the Hat, here to say a few words about the fine feathered friends we all know as birds. There are millions of birds. I will show some to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Now, the birds we will meet are alike in some things. They each have a beak and a tail and 2 wings. They are covered in feathers and stand on 2 legs. And when they have babies, they hatch out of eggs. Birds come in all colors, all shapes and all sizes, and live in a world that is full of surprises. The world's biggest bird is the ostrich, you see. It stands 3 meters tall. Why, that's taller than me. There's a tale told about them I don't understand. Some say that these birds hide their heads in the sand. But they couldn't and wouldn't. It's simply not true. It's a thing that no ostrich I know of would do. The bee hummingbird is so tiny, so small, it's just 5 centimeters long. That's the smallest of all. And its wings beat so fast that they hum when it flies. And the eggs that it lays are just jelly bean size. A bird gets its name from the simplest things, what it does, how it looks, or the song that it sings. Like the flycatcher's name comes as no big surprise, because when he is hungry, it likes to catch flies. The chickadee's named for the sound of its song. It chickadee-dee-dees in the trees all day long. And the beautiful blue jay you see flying by has feathers as bright and as blue as the sky. While the spoonbill, who lives in the marsh or lagoon, is named for its bill, which is the shape of a spoon. And the tailor birds, far off in Asia, I've read, sew up their nests, but they never use thread. They shred up thin pieces of dead leaves instead. And meet the bald eagle. I'm happy to say he's the national bird for the whole USA. Though his name says he's hairless, he's really not bald. He's the symbol of freedom, whatever he's called. When you're looking for birds, you can listen to hear the sounds that they make that are new to your ear, like the owl who goes whoo, and the herons who squawk, or the dove's gentle coo. That's the way they talk. Or a parakeet's trill, or a guinea hen's cluck, the boom of an ostrich, the quack of a duck, the cry of the loon, or the cow of the crow, or the catbird who meows like some cats I know. Some birds that you see love to glide through the sky, while other birds stay on the ground and can't fly. Take the New Zealand kiwi, whose name rhymes with peewee. Both he-wee and she-wee will never take flight, and these shy little birds like to stay out of sight and search for their food in the dark of night. Now, birds have some habits we may think are strange, but these habits are things that they can't ever change, like the emperor penguins who live in the snow, where there's nothing to build a warm nest with. And so, when a mom lays an egg, it goes up on Dad's feet, and until it is hatched, he can't move and can't eat. He must stand very still through each cold, icy storm till the day finally comes when the baby is born. Then it's Mom's turn to help, to take over and keep an eye on the baby, while Dad gets some sleep. When a male whooping crane feels it's time for romance, he hops up and down in a strange kind of dance. His wings go flap-flip, and his feet go flip-flop. He twirls and he swirls with a hip and a hop. And although you might think this dance isn't exciting, a female crane finds it extremely inviting. When birds want to go on a winter vacation, they all take a trip, and they call it migration. Wild geese are quite good at this trick, as you see. They fly off in a flock in the shape of a V. There we go. But the bird up in front gets the wind in his face and must soon take a rest, so a friend takes his place. Then the lead goose falls back and has a rest and starts gliding on airwaves his other goose friends are providing. Oh, look at the time! Why, the minutes just flew. We must get you home. I know just what to do. Come on, follow me. You will see what I mean. It's my fine feathered, all-weathered flying machine. There is room for you both, so just hop right on in it. We'll wing it right back home. You'll be there in a minute. Dear Dick and sweet Sally, oh, how was your day? Did you have fun? Did you learn? Did you play? Please tell me about it. But first, a surprise. I've been to the pet shop. Now quick, close your eyes. I bought you a bird. It's a razzmatazz. It's a baby all covered in soft downy fuzz. I don't know much about birds. Do you know someone who does? I think they do know someone who does, don't they? What a nice book.
That was a lovely story. Thank you for joining me today, boys and girls. Bye. Is it focused?
Yes.
Is it nice and green behind me?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, stop.